Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff. Below you, the world is burning. Chaos spreads like wildfire. People scream, they panic, they drown in their own emotions. Every step they take is uncertain, every decision guided by fear, anger, or desire. You feel the wind on your face, cold, clear air. Above the chaos, you have a choice: fall into the storm like everyone else, or rise above it. This is where survival begins, not with emotion but with thought, not with reaction but with observation. Most people never make it here, they can't. Life hits them hard, and they crumble, they scream, they rage, they let their hearts drive, while their minds sit blindfolded in the back seat, and while they burn, the world doesn't pause for them. The weak are eaten alive. History is full of this pattern. Kings fell, empires crumbled, not because of swords, not because of armies, but because of hearts too tender, minds too clouded. Niccolo Machiavelli watched it all, and he wrote the code, a blueprint for those who choose to rise above, to become stone in a world of fire. Stay cold, stay sharp. While they panic, you breathe. While they burn, you freeze. The coldest one always wins. This isn't about heartlessness, it's about clarity. It's about seeing truth when everyone else sees only chaos. Your greatest enemy isn't out there. It isn't the rival, the betrayer, the one who wronged you, or even the chaos surrounding you. Your biggest enemy lives inside your own mind. The fog that rolls in every time you let emotion take the wheel. Anger clouds judgment. Fear distorts reality. Hope deceives. Most people walk through life blind, not because they cannot see, but because they refuse to. They see what comforts them, they see what matches their rage, their sorrow, their longing, and that is how they lose. Imagine it, how many times have you made a mistake because your mind was hot with emotion? How many opportunities have slipped through your fingers because you reacted before you thought? Too many, and history repeats this pattern endlessly. A hot mind is a clouded mind. When your anger rises, you miss the details. When fear grips you, you see shadows where none exist. When hope blinds you, you ignore the knife heading straight for your back. Temperature rises, clarity falls. That is the brutal, unyielding law of reality. A cold mind sees clearly, it observes patterns, not single moments. It weighs actions, not intentions. It doesn't ask, how does this make me feel? It asks, what is actually true here? Think about it. Every moment in your past when you reacted from heat, what did it cost you? Words you regret, decisions you should have paused on, opportunities destroyed. The evidence is all there, etched into your life. Machiavelli understood this. Truth doesn't care about your comfort, it waits, and only a cold mind can see it. While others scream, you watch. While others panic, you measure. While others feel chaos, you see opportunity. We are taught that passion is power, that feeling deeply is living fully, but nobody tells you the other side. Passion without control is chaos in disguise. A cold mind does not mean you do not feel. It means you do not let your feelings distort reality. You feel anger, but you do not let it blind you. You feel pain, but you do not let it paralyze you. You acknowledge emotion, then you set it aside and ask the question that matters: what is actually happening here? The wise act from truth. The unwise act is from reaction. Your mind is your operating system. Let it freeze, reflect, calculate, and observe. Let it become a sheet of ice, clear, unshakable, reflective of reality, not distorted by heat. When your mind is cold, deception falls away, not just theirs, yours too. You see everything. No lies, no half-truths, no illusions, just clarity. Now, commit this to yourself, not just as words but as intention. Drop this affirmation in the comments. My mind stays cold. Repeat it. Believe it. This is the foundation. Everything that follows, action, strategy, patience, endurance, flows from this one truth. Your mind must remain unshakable. Mini visualizations. See yourself standing above the chaos. People below are screaming, pushing, and falling. You are still calm, observing, knowing, planning, ready. Keep this in mind, cold. Let the fog dissipate, see clearly, and prepare, because next we will move beyond observation. We will act, not from emotion, not from reaction, but with precision, with intention, with purpose. The world will test you, it will provoke you, but when your mind is ice, you are untouchable. Imagine a battlefield, not just swords and shields, but the battlefield of life. People are reacting to every whisper, every insult, every misstep. They strike when angry, defend when threatened, and speak when hurt. They move like puppets, their strings pulled by emotion, visible to anyone paying attention. And then there is you, silent, watching, calculating, waiting. Your next move isn't dictated by provocation, by fear, or by desire. Your next move is dictated by intention. The difference? It is the difference between being prey and predator, between surrendering control and owning the game. Most people act from heat, rage, fear, hurt. They react instantly, impulsively. The world rewards them with consequences, destruction, missed opportunities, regret. Think about it. The last time someone provoked you, insulted you, or challenged you, did you snap back immediately? Did your voice rise? Did your hands shake? Did you say something in the moment that you wished you could take back? That is a reaction, and the reaction is chaos. Reaction is noise. It's movement without direction. It's swinging punches in the dark, hoping one lands, while you flail. Someone else, patient, deliberate, stands behind you, observing, waiting, calculating. Emotion is transparent. Intention is invisible. The reactive person is readable, predictable, easy to manipulate. The intentional person, a ghost, a force moving through the storm, unseen, unstoppable. What is intention? It is a purpose in motion. It is knowing why you move before you move. It is measuring the cost, predicting the outcome, and preparing for every variable. It is saying, I decide my next step, not my emotions, not circumstances, not the provocation. Intention transforms action into power. Reaction transforms action into vulnerability. Here's the key. Before you move, ask yourself, am I acting because I feel something? Or am I acting because I want something? One question leads to slavery, the other leads to mastery. Imagine a rival insults you. Their words are meant to provoke, to elicit a response. Reaction is snapping back, immediate, predictable. They have won. Intention is pause, silence, calculated calm. You do not give them what they want. You move when and how it serves you. You choose the battlefield and the timing. Never attempt to win by force what can be won by deception. Machiavelli, force is loud, emotional, brash. It reveals your hand. Deception is quiet, deliberate, and patient. Intention is deception in its purest, most powerful form. Picture yourself in a room full of chaos. People shouting, panicking, moving impulsively. Their eyes are wild. Their movements are erratic. Their energy scattered. They are storm-driven. You are still, calm, observant, waiting. You feel the anger in your chest, the surge of adrenaline, the impulse to strike back, but you let it pass. You feel it, acknowledge it, and then set it aside. You are the eye of the storm. Every action you take is deliberate, every word measured, every movement is a step toward your goal. You are not moving for comfort. You are moving for a purpose. You are the predator, not the prey. Patience is not inaction. It is power in waiting. Action without intention is chaos. Action with intention is a strategy made flesh. Consider this. The first person to react reveals weakness. The one who waits controls the game. Your rival wants you to flinch. They want to see your heartbeat spike. They want your eyes to betray panic. But you do nothing. You absorb, you wait, you watch, you calculate. And when you act, it is decisive, precise, and devastating. Patience trains you to see what others cannot. It allows you to exploit patterns, predict behavior, and move when others are blind. The world does not reward noise. It rewards timing, and timing comes from mastery of self. Acting from emotion is surrender. Every rash word, every impulsive action, every heated decision is a victory for chaos. It leaves a mark on your life. Opportunities lost, trust broken, relationships strained, power relinquished. People controlled by emotion are easy to manipulate, predictable, transparent. Every insult, every provocation, every slight is a lever someone else can pull. Acting with intention is armor. It is invisibility. It is walking through fire without being burned. It is being 10 steps ahead when everyone else is chasing their last emotional surge. Every moment ask, what do I truly want from this situation? What outcome serves me best? How will my action shape the next step? Not, how do I feel? Not, what will make me feel better? Those questions lead to a reaction. Those questions lead to being led. Intention turns pressure into opportunity. It turns provocation into leverage. It turns chaos into a map for advancement. When others are burning with emotion, you are calm. You see the patterns. You move. You win. Now, let's lock this in. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I act with purpose. Say it. Believe it. Feel it. Every action you take from this moment forward should flow from intention. Let emotion be information, not fuel for reaction. Let desire guide your planning, not your reflexes. Let strategy dictate your movement, not impulse. Visualize yourself in every confrontation, every stressful scenario, every high-stakes situation. People around you are losing themselves to the heat. You are still calculating, choosing your move, controlling the battlefield silently. Now that your mind is cold and your actions are intentional, the next step is mastering timing, because even with clarity and purpose, moving first can be a mistake. Moving at the wrong moment can be catastrophic. Section 3 will teach you why never reacting first gives you power, how patience turns into dominance, and how to watch chaos unfold while you remain untouchable. Keep this in mind. Action without intention is failure disguised as movement. Action with intention is mastery disguised as simplicity. Picture a room filled with tension, eyes darting, hands twitching, voices rising. People are reacting to every stimulus, every insult, every whisper, every slight. They are moving first, speaking first, reacting first. And in doing so, they reveal everything about themselves. Their fears, their weaknesses, their triggers. Now imagine someone else in that room, still, calm, silent, observing, waiting. Nothing escapes their notice. Every movement, every word, every reaction around them is data. They do not rush, they do not flinch. They hold their power, and in that simple act, they become untouchable. The first to react is the first to lose. Remember that. Carve it into your mind. Reacting first is surrender disguised as action. It is giving away your position, revealing your vulnerabilities before the other person has to. The moment you snap back at an insult, argue at a provocation, or react to pressure, you have handed someone else the map to your weaknesses. Every twitch, every tone, every blink betrays you. Reaction is transparency. It is predictable, and predictability is fatal in a world that rewards the cold, the calculated, and the unshakable. Think back to the last time someone got under your skin. Did you respond immediately? Did you argue, snap, defend, or justify? If you did, consider the result. Did you gain power, or did you give it away, handing the other person a victory they did not earn? Power isn't loud, it isn't reactive, it doesn't explode or announce itself. Power sits, it waits, it observes, it watches others flail, panic, and expose themselves while it remains still, untouched, patient. The person who can afford to wait is the person who does not need anything from anyone. They are free, they are untouchable. When someone attacks you verbally, mentally, or strategically, they expect a response. They want your voice to rise, your pulse to quicken, your face to betray emotion. They expect you to react. The second you do, they have control over you, not because they are right, not because they are stronger, but because they manipulated your reaction. You must learn to deny them that victory, to absorb their blows like stone absorbs rain, to remain still while the storm rages around you. Silence is more powerful than words, more powerful than anger, more powerful than the loudest outburst. When others scream, panic, or react, they exhaust themselves. Their energy disperses into the chaos, their focus scatters, their intentions are revealed. Meanwhile, silence is domination. It forces them to question themselves. Why aren't they affecting you? Why isn't their provocation working? Why do you remain unmoved? The strongest weapon you possess is the ability to do nothing while the world expects everything from you. Imagine a confrontation. A rival tries to provoke you, push your buttons, make you flinch. Your silence is the most violent response possible. It unnerves them. It forces them to waste their energy. It turns their chaos into your opportunity. Machiavelli once said, "The lion cannot protect itself from traps, and the fox cannot defend itself from wolves. One must therefore be a fox to recognize traps and a lion to frighten wolves." The fox waits. It watches the trap being set. It doesn't rush in because something looks tempting. It holds back, analyzes, and either avoids the trap entirely or turns it against the trapper. The lion strikes when the moment is perfect. But it does not flinch at noise. It does not waste energy on every threat. It does not react first. You must become both: a fox to observe, calculate, and exploit, a lion to act decisively when opportunity presents itself. Reacting first is surrender. Observing first, calculating first, and acting at the perfect moment is mastery. When others push your buttons, test your patience, or try to pull you into chaos, resist. Do not give them the reaction they crave. Let them reveal themselves fully. Watch, learn, collect data. Every argument, every provocation, every attempt to unseat you is a lesson in human behavior. The second you react, you lose the chance to observe. You hand over control. You give away the power of timing. Your composure is a lens. Through it, you see patterns, weaknesses, and opportunities. Your stillness becomes a weapon, sharper than any sword. Remember, the first to react is the first to bleed. The first to flinch is the first to break. The first to surrender their energy, their composure, their patience is the first to lose everything. Waiting is not passive. It is active mastery. It is deliberate, calculated, and intentional. It is moving in a different time zone than everyone else. While they are burning with emotion, you are planning, calculating, preparing. Patience is the secret advantage. Reacting is giving it away. Hold your power, wait, watch, and strike on your terms, not theirs. Timing is the hidden variable in every interaction. Even with clarity and intention, acting too early or reacting too quickly can be fatal. Observe, wait, collect information. Let others reveal themselves. Let them expend their energy. Let them make mistakes. And when the moment comes, not before, act decisively. The person who reacts first hands over their control. The person who waits owns the scenario. The difference between survival and dominance lies in this. Imagine a negotiation. Both parties are tense. Opponents try to pressure, provoke, or intimidate. The reactive negotiator jumps at every point, giving away their weaknesses, betraying their desires, showing all their cards. Now imagine the intentional negotiator who waits. They speak last, move last, react last. They collect information. They learn the opponent's strategy. They exploit gaps. By the time they act, victory is almost guaranteed. Life, relationships, business, war, all operate under the same principle. Reacting first is a weakness. Patience is power. Now cement this in your mind. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I hold my power. Say it. Believe it. Live it. Every time someone tries to provoke, distract, or control you, remember, the first to react is the first to lose. Absorb, wait, observe, strike with intention. Your silence is louder than their noise. Your patience is deadlier than their rage. Your calm is more commanding than their chaos. Now that you've learned the power of waiting, holding your composure, and letting others flail, the next step is controlling your signals. Section 4 will teach you how to master your tone, heartbeat, and presence so that no one can read you, no one can predict you, and no one can manipulate you. Your physical and vocal control is just as crucial as mental mastery. Remember, power is silent, timing is everything, and those who react first always pay the cost. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. A room filled with tension, conflict, and pressure, people shouting, hands trembling, eyes darting nervously. Every small gesture, every falter, every shift in tone is a signal. And yet, in the middle of this storm, one person stands perfectly still. Their voice is calm, steady, unshakable. Their breathing was measured. Their presence commands attention without a single aggressive word. That person is untouchable. That person has mastered their tone and their presence. They have transformed themselves into a living signal of authority, clarity, and control. This is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. This is section 4. Control your tone, control your presence, and become unshakable. People often think words matter most. They don't. Words are secondary. Tone is primary. Breath, posture, rhythm, micro-expressions. These are your signals. They betray fear, excitement, hesitation, or doubt far faster than your words ever could. Imagine delivering a threat with a trembling voice. It's a joke. Imagine offering a compliment with steady eyes and deliberate calm. It becomes a warning. People read you, often before they hear you. Your body speaks first. Your tone dictates perception. Your presence sets the rules. Every fluctuation in pitch, every quickened breath, every tremor in your hands is a signal to the world. And sharp observers notice instantly. They notice everything. Controlling your tone is more than speaking calmly. It's about deliberate modulation. Every word you utter must carry weight, not robotic weight, not forced authority, but measured, intentional presence. When your tone rises in panic, doubt, or fear, you give away power. When your tone falters, hesitation shows. When your pace speeds up under pressure, you reveal weakness. But when your voice is steady, deliberate, unwavering, it signals control. It signals mastery. It signals dominance without aggression. Imagine saying the same words twice. Once with panic, once with control. The results are worlds apart. Panic repels. Control draws attention, respect, and authority. Tone is the surface. Beneath it lies your heartbeat, your breathing, your posture. These are the unspoken signals that dictate whether others see you as stable or unstable, reliable or fragile, strong or weak. When your heart races, your body reacts. Muscles tense, hands shake, breath shortens, your mind follows. Decisions become reactive, sloppy, and predictable. You are no longer strategic, you are survival mode, incarnate. Mastering your heartbeat, your breath, and your posture is physical discipline. Slow your pulse deliberately, expand your chest, anchor yourself to the ground. Your body must believe there is no threat, because when your body believes it, your mind follows. When your mind follows, your presence becomes unshakable. Picture this: chaos all around, people screaming, deadlines collapsing, panic spreading like wildfire, and yet one person is calm. Their breath is deep and controlled, their voice is deliberate and unwavering, their hands relaxed, their eyes steady. They become the center of gravity. Others instinctively orient toward them. Their calm is magnetic, commanding, and invisible in its power. People follow stability. They gravitate toward clarity. Your calm is not arrogance. It is authority without asking for permission. In a world where everyone else reacts, panics, and exposes themselves, this calm is your edge. It is your weapon. It is your advantage. Controlling tone and presence is not innate. It is trained. Every day, every situation, every challenge is an opportunity to refine your signals. Start with awareness. Notice how your voice changes under stress. Notice how your posture shifts when threatened. Notice the micro-expressions that betray your inner state. Once aware, you can control them consciously. Practice deliberate breathing. Speak slowly, measure your words, anchor yourself physically. Stand as if you are unshakable, act as if you are untouchable. Eventually your mind catches up, your presence becomes natural, your tone becomes instinctive. Others will notice and they will respond. Silence is part of your presence. Timing is part of your tone. Pause deliberately, let others speak, let them reveal their intentions. Let the chaos exhaust itself. Your calm, measured words, delivered with precise timing, are far more powerful than a torrent of reactive speech. In negotiations, in confrontations, in leadership, the pause is your secret weapon. The space you create draws attention. It forces others to react to you, instead of you reacting to them. Every interaction has an emotional storm. People expect reactions. They expect panic, anger, or anxiety. When you refuse to provide it, when you stand still in the storm, you become the center around which everything revolves. Your calmness is magnetic. Your presence commands attention. Your tone signals authority, and those around you, in their own chaos, cannot compete. They can try, but they are predictable. They are noisy. You are the quiet force moving with precision, strategy, and unshakable control. Your body and mind are one system. One cannot master presence without the other. Slow your heartbeat, steady your voice, stabilize your posture. As your body obeys control, your mind follows. As your mind follows, your perception of the world sharpens. You are no longer at the mercy of external stimuli. You are the center of your own universe. Others are reacting, you are responding with strategy. Others panic, you maintain clarity. Others expose weakness, you build authority. Presence is not performance, it is true, it is the projection of internal mastery into the external world. When mastered, it is a weapon more powerful than words, more commanding than threats, and more effective than reaction. Now, solidify this mastery. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I control my signal. Say it, believe it, live it. From this moment forward, every word you speak, every gesture you make, every pause you take should carry intentional weight. Your presence becomes a shield. Your tone becomes armor. Your calm becomes a weapon. When chaos surrounds you, remember, tone, heartbeat, posture, master these, and you are untouchable. No one can read you, no one can predict you, no one can manipulate you. Section 5 will teach you how to endure pain and never panic. This is where mental toughness meets physical resilience. Because control over your tone and presence is powerful, but true mastery comes when you can stand unshaken in the face of suffering. Next, you will learn how to use discomfort, pressure, and pain as a weapon, not a weakness. Close your eyes and imagine this. The ground beneath you crumbles, fire surrounds you. Every step feels like a struggle. Pain is sharp, relentless, unrelenting. Everyone around you screams, thrashes, and panics, and yet you remain standing, not because you are immune to pain, but because you refuse to let it control you. This is the essence of Section 5. Endure pain, never panic, and turn suffering into your advantage. Pain is universal. Everyone experiences it. Everyone feels it. But panic? Panic is a choice. Panic is optional. The difference between survival and collapse, between winners and the defeated, lies in how you respond to suffering. When pain strikes, most people react instinctively. They flail, they scramble, they thrash. Their energy dissipates in a desperate attempt to escape what is happening. But this desperation? It multiplies the problem. It amplifies the chaos. It makes wounds deeper and failures more certain. You have a choice: succumb or endure. Endurance does not mean denial of pain. It does not mean pretending nothing is happening. Endurance means acknowledging pain and refusing to let it dictate your actions. Pain triggers survival mode. The body floods with adrenaline, muscles tense, mind narrows. Logic and strategy are replaced by instinct, reaction, and desperation. This is why ordinary people fail under pressure. Endurance rewires the body and mind. By consciously staying calm through discomfort, by slowing the breath, regulating the heartbeat, and controlling movement, you remain in strategic mode, not survival mode. You act with calculation while others flail with instinct. You become untouchable even when the world is trying to break you. This is how soldiers survive, athletes excel, and leaders rise when everything collapses. Pain becomes information, not a stop sign. It tells you where to focus, how to move, and when to act. It is a signal, not a limitation. Endurance is mental armor. Imagine a storm. a torrent of fire, each strike intended to break you. Most people crumble instantly. They scream, they react, they lose control. But when you endure, the storm becomes background noise. You feel it, yes, you acknowledge it, you respect it, but you move forward anyway. You are no longer reactive, you are proactive in suffering. Pain loses its power when you refuse to give it one. This is what separates survivors from casualties. Pain is inevitable, panic is avoidable. Recognize the difference. Decide where you fall. Endurance is not spontaneous, it is trained. Every difficult experience, every moment of discomfort is practice. Athletes endure grueling hours of physical strain. Soldiers march through exhaustion, hunger, and injury. Leaders face failures, criticism, and betrayal. What do they all have in common? They treat pain as a tool, not a punishment. They accept it, process it, and act anyway. Pain is a teacher. Pain is a test. Pain is fuel. Every day, challenge yourself. Push past minor discomforts. Stand in the cold longer. Hold difficult positions. Embrace physical or mental strain deliberately. The mind and body must learn that suffering is not the end. Panic destroys clarity. Panic destroys strategy. Panic destroys life. When people panic, they act impulsively, revealing weaknesses, exposing vulnerabilities, and making themselves predictable. Endurance is the opposite. Endurance preserves clarity under pressure. It allows you to observe, analyze, and respond with precision. It allows you to act while everyone else is frozen, flailing, or consumed by emotion. The world rewards those who do not crumble. It punishes those who break at the first sign of pressure. When you endure pain without panic, you create a power gap. You occupy a space of stability, authority, and control that few dare to reach. Imagine standing in flames while others around you burn. People scream, claw, and collapse. You feel heat, yes, you feel the burn. You acknowledge it, you respect it, and yet you walk forward deliberately, each step precise, each breath controlled. The chaos is no longer a threat, it is a stage. The pain is no longer a limit, it is fuel. Others panic because they cannot handle reality. You endure because you refuse to let reality dictate your limits. This is mental dominance through physical discipline. You do not just survive, you thrive in conditions others cannot withstand. Pain can be your weapon if mastered. Every struggle endured, every setback absorbed, every wound survived is training for dominance. It strengthens the mind. It sharpens perception. It fortifies patience. When you endure without panic, people begin to fear you, respect you, and defer to you, not because you are invincible, but because you are predictable in strength, deliberate in action, and unshakable in composure. Pain is inevitable. Panic is optional. Choose endurance. Choose clarity. Choose power. Drop this affirmation in the comments. Pain cannot stop me. Say it aloud. Feel it. Own it. From this moment on, train your mind to stand when others fall. Let discomfort become familiar. Let hardship become fuel. Let suffering refine your clarity, your patience, and your power. Remember, endurance is mental armor. Panic is vulnerability. Stand firm, breathe deeply, and move forward. Every step you take through pain is a step toward mastery, dominance, and unshakable presence. Section 6 will teach you how to stay calm while others burn, turning chaos into opportunity. Endurance through pain is powerful, but even the strongest mind and body are tested when the world around you collapses. Next, you will learn how to leverage others' chaos, stay serene, and emerge as the one in control. Picture this. The world around you is collapsing. Fires rage, screams echo, people panic, scrambling, losing their minds. Everyone is drowning in chaos. Everyone except you. You stand still, calm, observing, breathing, thinking. While they burn, you remain untouched. And this is power. The ability to turn chaos into opportunity is what separates those who survive from those who dominate. When uncertainty hits, people lose control. Deadlines collapse, stakes skyrocket and pressure mounts. Most implode. Anxiety spreads like wildfire. They complain, overreact, or retreat. Their decisions are clouded by fear, panic, or anger. But chaos is a mirror. It reveals who is strong, who is weak, and who is pretending. The person who remains calm becomes visible, valuable, and indispensable. Calmness is a magnetic force. It draws people in. They look to you for guidance, for stability, for direction, and all of this happens without you saying a word. Remember, when everyone else is burning, your serenity is the stage, and the spotlight is yours. Humans are wired to follow stability. When the majority is panicking, the eye of the storm becomes a center of gravity. People orbit it instinctively. This is why leaders who stay composed during crises command authority without asking for it. Calmness is not passivity. It is strategic awareness. It is observing, processing, and planning, while others react impulsively. It is making moves no one notices because they are too busy fighting their own chaos. Visualize yourself in a crowded room where panic spreads like a virus. Everyone is shouting, arguing, and stumbling. You walk in, shoulders relaxed, breathing measured, tone even. Instantly, the room's energy shifts. People instinctively defer, follow, or at least stop to watch. This is the subtlety of calm as power. When the storm hits, most people mirror the chaos. They flail, shout, and act without thinking. They are predictable, visible, and manipulable. You, however, observe while others react. You absorb information. You read weaknesses. You understand patterns. Chaos is an opportunity disguised as disorder. While everyone else is reacting emotionally, you are analyzing strategically. Every mistake they make, every overreaction, every panic-driven decision becomes data, leverage, and advantage. The world rewards those who see clearly when everyone else is blind. Calmness allows clarity. Clarity allows foresight. Foresight allows dominance. External chaos only has power over you if you allow it. The fire around you, the shouting, the panic, it is meaningless unless you internalize it. Your internal state dictates your effectiveness, not the external chaos. Control your breath, slow it down, feel your heartbeat, regulate it, lower your body's alarm signals, force your mind to think strategically even while the world screams for attention. When your internal state is unshakable, the external storm becomes irrelevant. You move in a different time zone, acting while others react, planning while they panic, winning while they scramble. Imagine two generals. One panics at the first sign of the enemy's advance. Orders are chaotic, troops confused, mistakes multiply. The other general remains calm, observes, calculates, and moves at the precise moment. The difference? Victory versus defeat. This is not limited to battle. In business, relationships, negotiations, or life, chaos is constant. People lose their composure. You don't. This is your competitive edge. While they are blinded by emotion, you see clearly, act decisively, and control outcomes. You are not just surviving. You are exploiting the disorder to position yourself above the fray, turning other people's mistakes into your advantage. Calmness is inseparable from patience. In the eye of chaos, patience allows you to wait for the perfect moment to act, not the first moment that feels urgent. Reacting early is predictable. Reacting late without calculation is a missed opportunity. Patience lets you observe the full scope of events, collect all available information, and move when the timing maximizes impact. It is not waiting because you are passive. It is waiting because you know the storm works for you. In chaos, those who act immediately give away their position. Those who wait carefully become untouchable because they move on their own terms, not the chaos's terms. You are the eye of the storm. Everything spins violently around you, screams, panic, pressure, fear, but at your center is stillness. This stillness is more than composure. It is power in motion disguised as calm. Others may perceive you as indifferent. They may think you are passive, but you are absorbing, calculating, waiting, and positioning yourself for the ultimate advantage. Stillness in chaos forces others to expose themselves, make mistakes, and reveal vulnerabilities. You watch, you collect, you decide, and then, when the moment is right, you act with precision and purpose. Every collapse, every meltdown, every panic-induced mistake is an opportunity. While the world obsesses over drama, you turn it into leverage. Imagine a corporate meeting spiraling out of control. Everyone shouts, interrupts, and overreacts. You sit calmly, listening, observing, and noting weaknesses, gaps, and inconsistencies. Later, when decisions are made, your intervention is measured, strategic, and impactful, while everyone else is exhausted and reactive. Chaos can hide the path to victory. Calmness reveals it. When others burn, you see paths that were invisible to the frantic, blind, and emotional. This is the secret to mastering high-stakes situations. Picture life as a wildfire. Every challenge, every setback, every conflict is a spark threatening to ignite panic. People run, stumble, cry, scream. You walk through the flames, observing, calculating, learning, and growing stronger. Every moment of external chaos that does not touch you strengthens your presence, authority, and influence. Every failure of others becomes a lesson, a stepping stone for your dominance and mastery. You are the calm in the storm. You are the unmovable force. While the world whirls in fury, you are the strategic observer who thrives in conditions that destroy the unprepared. Drop this affirmation in the comments. Chaos cannot touch me. Say it aloud. Feel it. Own it. Train yourself to remain still while the world loses its mind. Observe, calculate, act intentionally, and leverage every mistake, panic, and misstep around you. Remember, calmness in chaos is authority without a title, leadership without a badge, dominance without confrontation. It is subtle, invisible, and overwhelmingly effective. Section 7 will tie everything together. Master your emotions before they master you. All the lessons, the cold mind, intentional action, patience, controlled tone, endurance, calm in chaos, culminate in emotional mastery, the final step to being untouchable. Next, you will learn how to control the most powerful force in existence, your own inner world. Imagine a world where your mind is a battlefield, but the enemy is not outside. You, the battlefield, is inside your own head, filled with anger, fear, envy, desire, and doubt. Most people surrender to these forces, letting emotions dictate their every move. You're about to learn the ultimate secret of power. Control the storm within before it controls you. This is mastery. This is freedom. And this is what makes you untouchable. Most people live as slaves to their feelings. Their mood rules the day. Someone's insult ruins their morning. A setback destroys their week, their happiness, their decisions, their power, all controlled by the loudest emotion in the room. Emotions are not the enemy. They are tools. Dangerous tools, yes, but tools. When wielded correctly, they inform, alert, and guide you. When ignored or allowed to dominate, they wreak havoc, cloud judgment, and destroy opportunities. Visualize this. Anger rises like fire inside you. Most people let it consume them, lash out, and burn bridges. You, however, acknowledge it. Feel it, then channel it with precision. You use that fire to fuel strategy, focus, and execution, not destruction. That is mastery. Mastery is the gap between feeling and action. It's the pause, the breath, the conscious moment when you decide, do I act on this impulse or override it? Think about the last time fear gripped you. Did it stop you, freeze you? Did it prevent you from taking the steps you knew you should take? Most people do nothing. They are reactive, predictable, vulnerable. You, however, train yourself to observe the emotion without obeying it. You see anger, fear, desire, sadness, frustration, and you ask, what does this tell me? What is the opportunity hidden in this discomfort? How can I respond in a way that advances my goals, not sabotages them? This conscious choice, deciding what to do after the emotion arises, not because of it, is the ultimate power. Everyone has triggers. They are hidden, subtle, and powerful. Someone criticizes you and the old wound flares up. Someone challenges your authority and the urge to lash out rises. Most give in, they react, they hand over control to the circumstances. You You see the trigger before it controls you. You recognize the sensation in your body, the rising heat, the tightening chest, the racing heart. You acknowledge it. You let it pass through you without letting it dictate your next move. This is not suppression. This is conscious mastery. Suppression buries emotions. They resurface unpredictably. Mastery harnesses the energy of emotion, channels it, and transforms it into power. History is full of people destroyed by their own emotions, leaders who let pride, anger, or fear make decisions, generals who panicked and lost battles, entrepreneurs who reacted impulsively and lost empires. Now, look at your past. Every mistake, every regret, every opportunity lost. How many were caused by being controlled by emotion? Anger that led to a rash decision, fear that prevented action, desire that blinded judgment. The pattern is there, clear, repetitive, costly. Now imagine the opposite. Imagine every time you stayed cold, paused, and acted with clarity. Every time you let reason override the roar of feeling. Those were moments of true power. Those were moments where you were untouchable. Emotional mastery is not abstract. It is practical. It is tactical. It is an applied strategy in every interaction, every decision, every moment of life. In negotiation, mastery prevents anger from sabotaging leverage. In conflict, mastery prevents fear from controlling your response. In business, mastery prevents desire or envy from clouding judgment. Every emotion becomes a signal, not a command. Every wave of passion becomes data for calculated action. You feel, you acknowledge, you decide, and then you act with purpose, precision, and control. Those who fail to master emotions live as prisoners. Invisible bars made of their own uncontrolled feelings cage them. They react to insults, setbacks, and criticism. They chase highs and flee lows. They are predictable, manipulable, and powerless. The world does not reward them. It punishes them. It exploits every lapse in composure. Every mismanaged emotion is a crack in their armor, a lever for others to control them. When you master yourself, however, you become untouchable. No insult, no setback, no betrayal can move you. You are free from manipulation, free from chaos, free to act with calculated power in every situation. Here's how mastery works, step by step. Recognize the emotion as it rises. Name it, identify it. This is anger, this is fear, this is desire. Pause, breathe, step into observation mode. The emotion is there, but you are not it. Analyze the signal. What is this emotion telling me? Is there danger? Is there an opportunity? Choose your response. Do not act reflexively. Do not let the emotion dictate. Decide based on strategy, goals, and clarity. Act intentionally. Channel the energy of the emotion into purposeful action, not uncontrolled reaction. This process, repeated until it becomes second nature, creates a mental operating system no one can hack, no circumstance can breach. When you master your emotions, every other strategy becomes easier. Cold thinking, intentional action, patience, controlled tone, endurance, calm in chaos, they all flow from emotional mastery. Without it, all other lessons are incomplete. You may survive, but you will be limited, reactive, and vulnerable. With it, you are strategic, proactive, and untouchable. This is why Machiavelli emphasized control above all. Kings fell not because of swords, but because they allowed their emotions to dictate strategy. You will not fall into the same trap. Close your eyes. Picture a high-stakes scenario. The stakes are enormous. Pressure is crushing. Everyone around you panics, reacts, and loses their mind. Now picture yourself, heart steady, breathing calmly, tone controlled, thoughts sharp, actions intentional. You see clearly, you act decisively. You navigate the storm while everyone else drowns in it. This is the power of emotional mastery. Not the absence of emotion, but the control of it. Not coldness, but clarity. Not suppression, but strategy. Drop this final affirmation in the comments. I master my emotions. They do not master me. Say it aloud. Feel it. Own it. Let it reinforce the lessons from all 7 sections. Cold mind, intentional action. Patience and delayed reaction, controlled tone, endurance. through pain, calm, in chaos, emotional mastery. Combine them, apply them relentlessly, and you become untouchable in any situation. The world belongs to those who are cold, calm, and unshakable. Not the loud, not the emotional, not the impulsive. It belongs to the strategic, the patient, the observant, the master of their own mind. Take these lessons, apply them today. Start small, pause before reacting, regulate your breath, observe your emotions, and act intentionally. Gradually, your internal storm becomes your strongest weapon. This is your blueprint for dominance. This is your path to untouchable power. The world tests everyone. Few survive the test, fewer still thrive within it. But you have everything you need. Be the calm in the storm, be the stone, be ice, be untouchable. Drop this affirmation one last time in the comments. I am cold as stone, I am untouchable, and now go and show the world what you are made of.